Hi everybody, Mr. Mac here, 1.4 video notes, segment addition. Throw your name there in the upper right hand corner. So, how long is your pencil? So measure the length of your pencil to the nearest 16th of an inch. So it's useful to know in inches here the divisions of an inch. So we have a half inch is half of 1 inch, obviously. A quarter is halfway from 0 to a half. An eighth is half of a quarter, and a 16th is a half of 1/8. So there are 2 halves, 4 quarters, 8 eighths, and there are 16 1/16ths. So let's see it here. I'll draw it out. Of course, we can go to 1/32 and 1/64, but our ruler doesn't go down to those small increments. So let's measure my drawn pencil here. You can use your own, but it looks like we have 2 inches plus a little bit more, and I count 16 sixteenths, which simplifies to 3/8. You can also see the 3/8 there drawn. So 2 3/8 inches. Now if we look at this in centimeters, of course the scale's wrong here, these are actually millimeters. So there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. And it looks like 60 millimeters, or this would be 6 centimeters. So looking at our ruler, we can kind of see what the conversion is. 1 inch is about 2.54 centimeters, and 1 centimeter is about 0.4, it's about 0.39 inches. Example 1, find the distance shown by the given variables. So looking at my ruler, I see we're in inches, and I want to find the distance shown by the given variable. So we see x here is between 3 inches and 7 3/4. So 7 3/4 minus 3 inches is 4 3/4. That's an easy one. The second one, I have y is between 4 3/8 and 3/4. So if I'm going to subtract this, the best way is to convert into an improper fraction. So 8 times 4 plus 3 is 30. 5 over 8 minus 3/4. I need a common denominator. And then I get 29 eighths when I subtract. Don't want to leave it like that. Let's put it back into a mixed number. So I get 3 and 5/8. So I can also just count how many whole inches I get here with y, and I get 1, 2, 3 whole inches, and then I get a little bit before, looks like 2/8, and a little bit after the 4 here is 3/8. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2/8 plus 3/8 is 3 and 5/8. Well, that's the same as I got before. That's good. Okay, so for part C, we're in centimeters, and Z is between 1 centimeter and 5.4 centimeters. So let's just take the difference. 5.4 minus 1 is 4.4. A metric system is so much easier. Don't have to worry about fractions and common denominator, but it's good to know both. Okay, segment addition postulate. Let's see, if points A, B, and C are collinear, so that means they share the same line, and B is between A and C, then we have AB plus BC equals AC. So let's draw a segment AC with B in between. So we see the distance of AC is going to be AB plus BC. Example 2, make a sketch of segment XY where Z is in between X and Y. Okay. Segment XY and put Z somewhere in between. Done. Example 3, use the diagram above. If segment XZ is 10 and segment ZY is 14, what is segment XY? Segment addition postulate says XZ plus ZY equals XY. Substitute your values and solve, and we get 24. Okay, example 4, make a sketch that matches the description. S is between T and V. Okay, so we got T, V, S is between, check. R is between S and T, okay. TR is 6 centimeters, RV is 23 centimeters, and TR equals SV. So that means SV must be 6 centimeters. So I've got my unknowns on the left. I'm going to set up segment addition here. RS plus SV equals RV. Substitute 6 and 23 in. Solve for RS. I get 17 for RS. I know that TR plus RS equals TS. Substitute in 6 and 17. I get TS equals 23. And I know TR plus RV equals TV. Substitute, and I get TV equals 29. And so this is just using segment addition postulate, setting up my equation, substituting, and solving for each part. If you get the drawing, the rest is pretty straightforward. Okay, let's move on. Example 5. Okay, algebra connection. For segment HK, suppose that J is between H and K. So let's draw that out. Segment HK, J is in between. If HJ equals 2x plus 4 and JK equals 3x plus 3 and KH is 22, find the lengths of HJ and JK. Well, let's write the segment addition postulate. HJ plus JK equals HK, and substitute our values in. So I get 2x plus 4 plus 3x plus 3 equals 22. And then I'm going to add like terms. So what are my like terms? I've got the x terms and the constants. So 2x plus 3x is 5x. 4 plus 3 is 7. And I got my equals, 22. Now subtract both sides by 7. And divide by 5. So 5 goes into 15 3 times. I haven't answered the question. I need to find the lengths for HJ and JK. So HJ is 2x plus 4. Substitute the value of 3 into x, and I get 6 plus 4 is 10. JK equals 3x plus 3. Substitute, I get 3 times 3 plus 3 is 12. Now let's check this. HJ plus JK equals HK. 10 plus 12 equals 22. Yes, that's correct. And we're done with this section with these notes. Hope it makes sense. See ya.